Hey everybody, I know everybody won't get a chance to join in, but when you watch this later, I'm saying hey to you guys. I am getting ready to get ready for church. As you can see, I still have like my pajamas on, but I wanted to get my plan with me filmed today for my budget planner because I had some people asking me about my different planners, and I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and try to kind of do another one. Hey sis. Hey Vanessa. So yeah, this is my plan with me, like budget plan with me, and I'm gonna turn it off, but I want to be able to see what's being said. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes. And if you guys don't mind, just share the video with whoever you can and let them know that we are live. I'm gonna share it here. One second. I know everyone can't stay because it is a Sunday morning, but hey sis, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you got a chance to make it in. And I'm just gonna share it in 2 more groups and then I'm gonna get started. So I won't hold you guys, I promise I won't hold you guys very long. I just wanted to do like a quick show you guys how I've been budgeting and what budget tracker I've been using and how I transfer this to the computer. And it won't take long because I've already kind of done it. And don't judge me for having on my shirt backwards. That tells you how sleepy I was last night, like seriously. Okay, 1 more group. Thank you. I didn't even have to do it. Sis was on it. Thank you so much, sis. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's make sure you guys can see. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of walk through what I do and how I do it. So here is the planner, and I'm going to turn it this way for right now so you guys can see to make it better, because for some reason the camera on here just doesn't want to act right. It doesn't want to cooperate when it comes to making sure everything is set in place. So we're just going to do it like this so everyone can see. Hopefully everyone can see. Okay. Here we go. So these are my expenses. I started like mid-month of August and I wanted to start kind of tracking the things that I was actually spending. So what I did was I color coded and then I wrote down and I made categories for different things that I had going on. So over here you'll see like childcare, the yellow is crafting, the purple is gas in my car, bills are green, that should be red because I hate paying them. And oh, you can't see that, hold on, let me move. This is so hard to make sure you guys can see. Okay, now we'll move this out the way. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yes sis, I forgot I had these shorts on, you can see it. Okay, so we have blue for childcare, yellow for crafting, gas, bills, personal. And we have food, groceries, miscellaneous shopping, my Etsy bill, and my Etsy shop. And I wanted to make sure that I distinguished those because I felt like that made more sense to like make sure I had these 2 separate. So I know what I'm spending on my business and what I'm spending like to invest in it. So yeah. I just went through all of my transactions. I only do 1 bank account right now. I haven't decided to do all of my bank accounts. I have like a savings account back in Fort Wayne with my parents. And then I have another one. Well, it's not like a savings, but it's a checking account. And then I have a Chase account that I use kind of like a savings account. It's for like extra money or whatever whenever I need to spend something that I don't want to tell anybody about. It's none of their business, okay? So that's what the Chase account is. Chase is none of your business account. So yeah, if you look over here, everything is color coded, and then I wrote down what I spent, and then I put down like little things here that will remind me of what I spent and why I spent it. My goal for this month was to try to not spend as much as I was spending before, and I think I kind of did that for the most part. Because it made me want to pay attention to detail, and paying attention to detail is a part of planning. So yes, I need to find a digital. Yeah, this is like so perfect. If you guys know, like, I literally spend money on just about anything and everything, just trying to buy stuff. And so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna show you guys how I took this and I put it into Excel. So let's go to the Excel sheet that I have here. Make sure you guys can see. One second. Sorry, this is so like difficult. How about that wall though? That wall is amazing. Okay, so here is what I've kind of turned it into, which is this big, nice pivot table that shows, well, it's a pie chart that shows my spending. And then I did it by percentages so that I could see. So what I did was I went into Excel and I created a worksheet, and I did my week, then the category, and then the amount. That's all I wanted to do because I separated everything by highlighting. It made this so much easier to know what I was doing it for. Let me blow this up so you guys can see just a little bit better. So yeah, this is exactly what's in my what's in my book is on my spreadsheet. And I haven't updated it since the new one, but then I took that and I made it into a pivot table. And then from there, that shows me what I've been spending my money on. So for me, this was a good view because that means I'm spending the majority of my money on bills, which is actually pretty good because I thought that the majority of my money was being spent on like miscellaneous shopping, but it actually wasn't. My highest was my bills, and then I had my child care for my son, and personal things, personal items that were purchased was next. Actually, personal, that was after bills, and then child care, and then putting things over into my savings. And I actually want to mark what I'm putting over in my savings because I think it makes a difference. And if you guys don't mind, hit the like button while you guys are watching so that we get the credit for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get credit for when the like button is hit. So don't forget to hit the like button. But yeah, so this is what I've been doing for budget planning. I feel like it's really working because it's making me more conscious of my spending. Even with my bills, I'm looking at ways to lower the amount of bills that I'm paying if the majority is going towards bills. Like, I feel like that is something that I really need to focus on and do this every month. So like, I have some more that I have to do here, if you guys can see. Uh-oh. Okay, for some reason it doesn't want to let me bend down. Let's see. This thing is tricky, y'all. Okay, so hopefully, oh look, now it's in the right direction, so we can go ahead and do these. So for food, I have this light purple color. I have this purple. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to mark all my foods. And food. And oh, this is a lot of food. Food. And technically this drink machine counts as food, so I'm gonna put that on there. How do you guys keep up with your budget, or do you keep up with your budget? How are you guys doing that? Do I have any crafting? Nope, no crafting for this time. Just kind of trying to go down the line. You need to start, girl, I do need to start cooking more. The problem is like, I'll be busy, like, you guys will probably pick up on the fact that I go to church all the time. And so since I'm always constantly going from work to church or something, I very rarely get a chance to do like what I'm supposed to be doing as far as cooking. But those are bills. Then we got some personal stuff here, which is my nails, because I have to get my nails done. It's like no brainer. Then I did go to the grocery store though. That's the problem, sis. I go to the grocery store. Yeah, if we live closer, you would definitely be cooking. I would buy you the food and you would do the cooking. Like, seriously. So we have our groceries here. And then I gotta do all my miscellaneous shopping because, and these, I love these. I don't know if you guys can see, but it does not, I'm trying to show you, it doesn't bleed through. These are the first highlighters that I've had that do not bleed through the page, and that is so amazing to me. So, let's see. We have the Etsy shop, so I want to mark those things that I bought for Etsy. Oh, no, that's red. Oh my gosh, I used the wrong color. It's miscellaneous shopping, might as well do that. How could you guys let me use the wrong color? I feel like my life is defeated now. But you know what? It's okay. So I'm going to highlight that out. 425. I cannot have the wrong thing in there. It's going to make me agitated. Put an expenses link in the comments. How do I do that? Tell me how I should do that, sis, because you know I'm like still learning this stuff as I go. Okay, so Coffee Monsters Inc. That is miscellaneous shopping as well. Target, miscellaneous shopping. Amazon, miscellaneous shopping. Glasses, miscellaneous shopping. Purchased this. This came from, it's a Happy Planner. And it came from Michael's. This was one of the things I bought from the Happy Planner. I'm actually kind of getting into, I may be switching to a Happy Planner. I don't know. This is like one planner, and if I could just combine this with my other one, I would have one planner that I would have to carry around all the time. So that would make me like truly happy to just have one freaking planner. Okay, and this is Austin's Tuition. All these different colors. This is why you should do your budgeting while you're like once a day. You should sit down and do your budgeting so you don't run into this problem that I'm having. I don't know if they have, there's several like digital versions though that you can get. They're on Etsy, sis. Like I saw a couple of them because I was gonna get them. Oh wait, but you want like digital. I don't know, we'll have to look that up because I'm pretty sure that has to be an app or something that you can use that would be functional like this. I like it because I like transferring it over to Excel, and then like just knowing that I'm transferring it over really makes me feel like I'm really doing something, like I'm really keeping track of my spending. This is definitely, hey Dion, thanks for joining me. Yeah, like this is definitely a good way to keep up with what you're spending and tracking it. And like I said, like for me, it makes me cringe when I have to spend money now because I know I have to write it down and I have to keep track of it. Like that is a big part of how it makes me feel. So I don't know if you guys saw, but like I didn't go to Michael's at all during this period because I told myself to stay away from Michael's. Even though I knew that there was coupons and stuff out, I definitely stayed away from Michael's for at least a week, which was big for me because that was a lot of my money was being spent was on crafting supplies that literally kind of like sit up and don't do anything. So I'm kind of proud of myself for the amount that I spent this week. So what I'm going to do now is just go in and enter in all of these into there, and then I will update my tracker. So let's bring you back to the screen. and hopefully it didn't act retarded. So we come back to screen 1, and they're here. Like I said, I just made this, and I would just change the week. Uh-oh. Can you guys not pull it up again? So yeah, I'm just gonna start typing in what we have going on. So that was the week of the 8th through the 19th. So I think I stopped. Sorry, it's not showing up. Okay, there we go. I don't know why it wants to act like real retarded sometimes. This thing is acting really, really retarded. So I would start here. I did everything up until 8/19. So we have all of that done. And now I'm just going to enter in everything else and keep track of it. So why is it doing this? But yeah. So then once I update that, then it'll just come over here and this will update me on all of my spending and things like that. So hold on. I'm going to turn you guys back around here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like, I love budgeting. I don't know if you guys have even gotten into it, but this is definitely a great way to keep up with what you're spending and how you're spending it and getting a better idea of your finances, especially like if you're a crafter like me. I spend a ton of money on crafting things that I don't even need, and I think it's perfect for me to just like not do that. I should do a video on how to do that. I try to stay away from the groups that post sales and all they do is post. Yes, and that is like my biggest problem, is that I'm in these groups and they're like, ooh, there's a sale here. And I've even been a part of it where I've said like, oh my gosh, there's a sale. Matter of fact, if you guys hold on 1 second, I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see me. 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys.
I asked you